time we were talking about Simon the Shark and Little Italy. They saw something strange on the sandy beach, marshy beach, near the seashore. They were very surprised seeing what it was. They are coming at them, towards them, getting nearer and nearer, was a great big green alligator. The alligator was wearing a funny hat and raggedy overalls. What was coming nearer and nearer? A great big green alligator. What was the alligator wearing on his head? The alligator was wearing a funny hat. He was also wearing a raggedy, torn, looking old and dirty overall is a pen-like structure which types to support from falling. And the alligator was dancing. Well, they thought this was the funniest sight they had ever seen. But then they heard music. When they saw the alligator with funny hat and raggedy overall and also dancing, this were their way, means enjoying. They also heard music too. And the music was getting louder and louder, more and more loud. And out of the corners of their eyes, they saw, oh, it just couldn't be. They couldn't believe their eyes. Who? Simon the Shark and the Little God. They were very surprised. They are coming out of the swamp. They saw there was a frog playing a banjo. They found a frog. The frog was playing a banjo. Banjo is a musical instrument with strings and buttons. We can shuffle the strings and press the buttons to create noise or voice or tune. Banjo is a wonderful musical instrument. The frog was playing banjo. And over there, walking toward them up the beach was a raccoon playing the fiddle. They found yet another animal, raccoon. What is raccoon? Raccoon is an animal similar to fox. Fox is a wild animal. It has stout and long teeth. Raccoon beaver, fox. These are all wild animals. What was the raccoon doing? The raccoon was playing a fiddle and the frog was playing the banjo. Raccoon was playing the fiddle. Fiddle is also a string instrument with strings, but it is played with the help of a bow. And soon the three strange animals, alligator, frog and raccoon, were right in front of Simon and Gargantua. The frog stammered his banjo. The frog stammered his banjo, and the raccoon fiddled his fiddle, and the great green alligator danced with the music, and they all were having a wonderful time. Simon and Gargantua were flabbergasted. What is flabbergasted? They were surprised and also shocked, as if we see some magician making magical tricks, and we feel surprised with shock. That is called flabbergasting. Dudley the dolphin and Simon the shark were surprised and also shocked. Dudley clapped his flippers and Simon applauded with his fins. Dudley flippers, these are flippers. Clap with flippers. And Simon applauded, praised those dancers and musicians with his fins. These are fins of Simon the shark. They thought they had never had so much fun. Listening to music, watching to dancing alligator, playing banjo, the frog, and raccoon playing fiddle. They were also excited, surprised, pleased, and delighted to have so much fun. The music and dancing lasted all afternoon. The music and dancing lasted. The sun was beginning to set when the two musicians and the dancers started to go their separate ways. As it was evening, the musicians, the frog and the raccoon, started to go to their ways. The alligator also started to go its way. The frog went back to the swamp. And the raccoon walked slowly off down the beach. And alligator went into the rocks near the lighthouse. The shark and the dolphin watched them go. And there was a little story that the wonderful show had to end. And Simon had never been thinking especially hard about what had occurred. Simon could not think that this type of a musical event can happen. He had seen that three very different creatures getting along well. He saw three very different animals, alligator, raccoon and frog, getting along well and being the best of friends. They were all friends. Why couldn't he become friends with dolphin, he thought? And he had seen himself plotting side by side with the dolphin, was enjoying the same music and dancing. Moreover, he also had enjoyed the music and dancing, floating side by side with the dolphin, forgetting his bad habit of biting his tail. Simon thought about how lonely his life was, swimming all alone with no friends and being grumpy. He repented. He felt bad about his lonely life, and so he decided what he must do, and he turned slowly toward the dolphin. And swam very slowly up to him, not chasing very fast, swam very slowly, friendly, and began to tell him about what he thought. That means he now wanted to be friends with the dolphin. The sun was a brilliant yellow as it came up out of the sea the next morning. The next morning, new day, the sun rose brilliant and yellow in the morning. The sky was beautiful, shade and blue. And if someone had been standing on the shore, looking out over the water, they would have seen three dolphins and a shark floating on the water. The dolphin and his sister, the deadly dolphin, and his two sisters, and Simon the shark. But the shark wasn't chasing Deadly and his sisters. He was playing with them. A miraculous change, for Simon had told Deadly how tired he was of being lonely and grumpy. Simon the shark had said Deadly that he was very alone. He felt alone, lonely and grumpy. He told him how badly he wanted some friends to play with and enjoy. As he told him how wonderful it had been to see the frog, the raccoon and the alligator playing and dancing and being the best friends. Why not they could become the best friends and play together and enjoy? And Simon thought that if three creatures as different as those could do it well, he and the dolphins could do it too. If the three different creatures like alligator, frog and raccoon could become friends, why couldn't he become friends with dolphin and his sisters? Now they all swam together and played together and took care of one another. Once in a while, when the sun and the clouds and the sea were just right, they would be lucky enough to catch a glimpse of the frog and the raccoon and the great green alligator playing and dancing in the sand. Once in a while, they observed this wonderful scene. Now, the author D.A. Tony Siango says that this story was told to me by a red-breasted, hairy-headed mini walker that I know, the author says. You may not believe him, but I do, the author says. I have never known a red-breasted, hairy-headed mini walker to tell a lie. This type of creature I have never come across telling a lie. Thus, the story ends, and the moral is that if we forget jealousy and hatred with others, and if we become friends and cooperative with others, surely we can enjoy life fairly well. This is the message that this imaginary story conveys to us. Though the story may be imaginary, but our life is real one, and we come across this type of jealousy, anger, hatred in real life. So to save ourselves and enjoy life, friendship is the best way. Thank you.